Hi there everyone and welcome to my first reading journal video. In 2021 I started a reading journal to keep track of my reading and push myself to read more. I used a square journal which was too much space to fill, and this year I decided to try again and started this Archer & Olive craft paper notebook, and I really love it. After a little flip through of my February city themed spreads, I am finishing the month with a little statistics page. I created 2 circle diagrams on Canva, one for the amount of days that I've read and one for the type of books, physical books or ebooks. The last thing that I am adding to this spread are some pictures of the books that I bought this month. I bought quite some books this month since there are unfortunately not enough English books in our Dutch library. I went to the city by myself and spent hours in the bookshops, which was the best thing ever. For my March cover spread, I printed a Sunday Reveries picture sheet from Leia Journals. I will link it in the description box. I really love her picture sheets and also used one for my March bullet journal setup. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure to click the link at the top of this video. I was wondering if you guys still wanted to see a flip through of my 2022 reading journal setup since I didn't film it. I can make a reel or short to show you all the pages of my beginning setup if you like. Make sure to comment it if you're interested. Next up are my tracker spreads. I am starting with 3 calendar trackers to track if I read a library book, a book owned by me, or an ebook. Last month I just created one for ebooks and physical books, but I also wanted to track if I'm reading a library book this month. Below my calendar boxes, I'm creating a tracker for the days that I've read. Last month I created skyscrapers, white for the days that I hadn't read and colored for the days that I had. I am doing something similar for this month. I'm creating blooming flowers for the days that I have read in color, and I'm creating dead or droopy flowers in white for the days that I haven't read. At the end of this video I have a little fragment of me filling in all of my trackers. I created this setup at the beginning of March, and believe it or not, but I already read 2 books by this time, which meant that I could fill in some trackers already and explain it this way. On the right side I'm creating a reading hours tracker, which is a tracker that I've been using for a really long time now, even when I just use my bullet journal. Since these spreads look a little bit empty and because it can be difficult to understand how to fill them in, I created a little fragment where I fill in some days. In my reading hours tracker, I also add when I started and finished a book, which makes this tracker fun to look back at. This video is almost finished and I hope that you enjoyed watching my first reading journal video. I will try to make one every month from now on. Make sure to follow me here and on other social media platforms for more videos and pictures of my work.